What's it like? It's like you have some little Easter egg that's all decorated on the outside, and it's gorgeous, and it's pretty, and on the inside is a rotten egg. And that's what Shasta County feels like.
We zijn in Shasta County, in het hoge, droge noorden van Californië, waar rechtsextremisten de macht volledig hebben overgenomen. Het is een bonte coalitie van aardsconservatieve republikeinen en bewapende militieleden die hier nu de dienst uitmaken. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Well, this is kind of cowboy country right here.
It is a battle, yeah.
The terrorists have won here.
En we zijn hier omdat Trumps meest fervente aanhangers overal in de Verenigde Staten willen herhalen wat hier is gebeurd.
It's just like in war. So you capture one region and you have this stronghold.
Om te begrijpen wat hier gebeurt heb ik afgesproken met een van de weinige mensen die er openlijk over durft te praten.
We had this sort of Shasta County ship that was okay, nothing to brag about, very conservative. But these guys are ultra conservative. I mean, they're so far extreme. It's like pirates taking over a ship, throwing off good people, letting them drown, taking over positions. People who don't even know how to operate a ship are now running the ship. And that's what it feels like right now.
In een paar jaar tijd hebben extremisten hier alle belangrijke posten in handen gekregen. Van het provinciebestuur tot de sheriff en alle schoolbesturen.
Well, first by being loud and scary. So they'd show up at meetings, and I think I told you there was, these guys would get up and they'd blatantly, in a supervisor's meeting during public speaking, would say, hey, bullets are expensive, but luckily ropes are reusable. We know your name. Carlos Zapata, we know your name, we know your dog's name, we know where you live. Like intimidation like that. So it scared people, so the average citizen didn't want to come to public meetings anymore. So what they did was, it was pretty clever actually, is first they started being bullies and using scary language and rhetoric. And then the average citizen is just backing up like, I didn't sign up for this, So they went away. Normal people went away. That doesn't sound right. Normal people, just average people went away. And then the meetings were taken over by the extremists.
En de mannen om wie het gaat zijn er trots op. Ze hebben er zelfs een documentaire serie over gemaakt.
I really believe that the second that we stop fighting is the second that we're going to have a much bigger battle in front of us that maybe we won't win.
Anytime you get a big old dose of tyranny, your first move is to resist it.
And this documentary series was funded by Reverge Anselmo, the son of a billionaire, and he's given almost $2 million to local extremist candidates. And so that just started, they started doing these propaganda videos. I mean, they were almost kind of funny because they want to go back to a time that never existed here. But a lot of their videos, they show them galloping across a prairie on a horse. They're all wearing cowboy hats. They're warming their hands by a little fire with a Presto log, like a fake log. And I think that really appealed to a lot of people.
Inmiddels hebben ze dus alle belangrijke posten in handen. Een van de mensen die is weggepest is de lokale verkiezingsfunctionaris.
This used to be your office basically, right?
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen it without my name on it.
So the register of voters, you were...
That was, my name used to be there. Love you. I miss you so much.
We staan er nog maar net als een van haar oud-medewerkers naar buiten komt.
I'll call you Sweetie. So that is the assistant county clerk and registrar of voters, and she and I stood shoulder to shoulder and really tried to fight against some of the stuff that's been happening, and at a certain point I had to step back. And so she's still fighting, and it's just, at the end of the day, all anybody wants to do is protect the voters' right to access the ballot and cast the ballot. It's just hard. There's just, these extremists are like Energizer. In the United States, we have this commercial for batteries. It has a little stuffed bunny, and the bunny keeps going and going. That's the tagline, and that's what it feels like, that these folks have just a really endless supply of energy to attack. I've said many times in public, if you're trying to break elections, this is how you break elections.
Wait till I find you. I'm coming to Lake California, motherfucker. There's not a cop in the world that's going to stop me from what I'm going to do to you.
En bij de mensen die nog niet hebben opgegeven, blijven de bedreigingen maar binnenkomen.
I've had it with you. Wait till I'm fucking looking at you face to face. Say it to my face, you fat fuck.
I'm going to smash every tooth out of your vile, obsolete, Marxist kike skull, pour gasoline down your snout, and burn you in the street like the vile, lying, Marxist piece of animal shit that you are. I am watching you, bitch. You know, the big question is why? Why is this guy so angry at me? What did I do that makes him want to kill me, burn me with gasoline? I just don't understand it. It's you know, I haven't read this for a long time. It's upsetting. I think that I'm doing okay, but if I had to go through and look at all these, it just stirs it all up. You just don't realize that there are people like this walking around in the world who would want those things to happen to me.
I was the leader of the movement. I mean, I don't like admitting that.
Opvallend genoeg willen sommige extremisten best met ons praten. Zoals Patrick Jones, de eigenaar van de lokale wapenwinkel die trots is op wat ze voor elkaar hebben gekregen.
We consider what's happening phenomenal in that we have changed government. And I'm proud of Shasta County. I'm proud of the change that's happened over the last 2.5 years. It's taken effort and time, resources.
But you've basically taken over the entire county.
Yes. We've changed the people that run the county.
Some people told me you are like this extremist, far right. How do you view yourself?
Well, they're just I think in their world, I probably am.
Zijn belangrijkste bondgenoot is de kapper en leider van de lokale militie.
Well, we kind of did in a way. I mean, we fired the HHS officers and got rid of the county CEO. And
they said they were Republicans. They were not Republicans. So
they weren't conservative.
I can say that I'm a buffalo, but I am not a buffalo. I'm a human, right? But if you keep telling people you're a buffalo, pretty soon he's a buffalo. Well, that's what these guys were doing. They kept saying that they were Republicans. Their ideas, their policies did not reflect that.
If you ask any of them, who is our president? They'll say Donald Trump. Joe Biden didn't win. That was the big lie. He lied. He's not my president.
Wat hier gebeurt zou je kunnen afdoen als een lokaal probleem. Maar voor veel conservatieve Amerikanen is wat hier gebeurt een voorbeeld. Iets wat ze in de hele Verenigde Staten willen uitrollen. En dat zijn niet de minste, zelfs vertrouwelingen van Trump hebben er inmiddels een heel plan omheen geschreven, genaamd Project 2025.
You know, part of the stuff, the really bad parts that started happening is when Obama became president. In fact, Woody Clenendon, I think like on the night that Obama was inaugurated or the night that it was announced that he won, that's when I think we need a militia. You know, so I think having a female black president of the country, I don't even know what to think anymore. I just can't even imagine what they're going to do here.
What if Trump doesn't win in November?
It's pretty obvious to most of us that he should easily win this. And if they cheat him out of it again, I think the response from the public is going to be very different, unfortunately. They know that too. They know that people will be very upset. They can certainly cheat, but there'll be a price for that.